Okay, so people have asked me what my setup looks like for VTubing, so I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that a little bit. So we're going to go here. All right, here's my Linux side. At least I'm going to demonstrate this from the Linux side. On Windows, it's very similar, except I don't use a terminal to traverse through it, so I would just cd to downloads, right? And in downloads, I have it memorized, so it's like I just say cd what's it, inochi, or actually for me I use Niji expose. So yeah, there's that one, and I go here to my second terminal, downloads, and puppet string. And this one I use AIO, even it's got a bunch of extra stuff that I don't bother using. It might be good later for like toggles and whatnot, but I don't bother with toggles at the moment, so I just go here. If I want to do toggles, I'll just switch outfits or something like that. Yeah. Let's see, ls, right? We go ahead and we say run puppet string, right? Like so. I'll just say, yeah, and look at this. And since I'm using a window manager, I'm using i3 window manager, I'm just going to say shift command space. And then I'm going to say shift, let's see, command shift, and then like this is probably most, and I'm going to move this to the space 1 because whenever I stream, it's better to have all my streaming programs on the first window. So yeah, now puppet string's open, and let me see, I'm going to say run Niji expose. We're going to do the same thing here. Makes a nice little window. I try to keep it small so it's nice and easy on my GPU, you know. Sometimes that's very important because I have a pretty crappy GPU. So yeah, we go here. So now we have these things. Let's see. And I can go to file and open if I want to. I prefer to drag and drop because that's how it was intended from the very beginning. Let's see here. I want to go to my folder, right? At the moment, this is all set up, right? So let's go here, let's go here. Critter stuff is where I keep my models for the most part and some other stuff. Usually I go with iRig test here, and this is the one that I use. Looks like my thing isn't working. Let me switch to tracking mode, that might help. Okay, here we go. So it's already set up and working. Here we go. Awesome. And let's see, let's take a look here. And so as you can see, it tracks my face. This is puppet string. Puppet string tracks my face. It uses Google mediapipe, which is a very powerful AI vision software, right? So you can see it's making landmarks on my face, and in real time. It looks like it's tracking at 14.35 per second, which is pretty abysmal, honestly. Let's see, yeah, it's using my webcam, as you can see. It's using my webcam to track. I'm wearing glasses at the moment, so yeah, so you can, okay. I can make faces like that. I can be happy like this. I can be, and then my ears kind of respond to my emotions, which is set to a parameter, right? So if we open this up here, these are all the tracking parameters. For this, I like to keep them on the right-hand side. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. So yeah, I have all these tracking parameters, which aren't included by, my model at the moment doesn't use all the tracking parameters that it uses. So what that means is there are more tracking parameters being sent by Google mediapipe than Niji expose is listening for, or my model can listen for, right? So like I can have, so what happens is this program listens on a special port for a different tracking thing. So like I can do like cheek puffs. It has, let's just see, for example, what else does it have? See, you can see here, we have jaw open, we have dimple left, we have mouth upper right, FT widen left. There's a widen eyes. So like if I'm like, I don't know, surprised or something, maybe I could simulate that by having a Let's see if I can get that to. There we go. And some parameters are picked up a lot better than others, right? So yeah, so that like PS head roll. You know, I can turn my head left to right. What else do we have? Like these are all the parameters that I can use, but it doesn't mean that I can my model can take advantage of all of them, right? So there should be like a tongue. Let's see if I can find the tongue one, right? PS lighting red. Let's see. Ambient light blue. Oh, that's kind of cool. Mascot, right? Oh yeah, and they have like little mascots. Like if you have a little animal or a familiar you can have on your shoulder, there's like a thing for that. Although I don't find that very useful. Let's see, PS Lighting 2, mouth funnel. Okay, webcam face tracking loss. Let's see if I do that. Nice. That's kind of cool. Let's see, mouse shrug lower. Yeah, you know, let's see what else we have. Sneer. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know. Like mouth pucker. Mouth pucker. Let's see. Yeah. Cheek puff. As you can see, that one doesn't really work. Oh shit. Oh god. Let's see. And then head. I think I broke it. I think I just broke my mouth. I think I broke my mouth. Honestly. That's fine. As long as I don't save it, it should be fine. I think. There's head. Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot. Oh, use meow face for tongue tracking, I guess. Yeah. You could try using different. You could add different programs to this one too. Puppet string is kind of like your one. It's trying to be a lot like what Inochi Session is or what Niji Live is, and Puppet string is not open source. It's closed source, but it's like freeware kind of, you know. So at some point, if Puppet string stops being useful to me, I will probably try to develop my own solution, you know, with Google Mediapipe or any other AI vision or something like that. Probably use Python, I think, since that would be easiest to make a desktop application out of. Anyway, let's see what else we have here. We have some. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. See, we have even more. So this also keeps track of this nose and cheeks. Yeah. I guess Google Mediapipe doesn't have that, although I thought Google Mediapipe did though. But yeah. So let's see. We have keystrokes. We can have like keystrokes, I think. Could have media input. That might be fun. Chat tracking. That's experimental. Heart rate tracking. No, thank you. Gamepad. Mouse tracking if you want to do some custom stuff. Display color. Microphone tracking. This one's okay, but it kind of breaks my model when I do it, so I don't use it a lot. Yeah. So yeah, stuff like this. Dashboard. Okay. Anyway, that's how I do it, and yeah, it's pretty simple, I think. Maybe not so simple, but like, yeah. Let's just go back here. Let's take a look and see what else I can do. And then when I go ahead and stream, I just kind of like go to scene, right? So I'll just go ahead and take away this danger, right? And then usually this is how I would set up, right? So like my VTuber model is here. I have a few filters on my model, of course, you know, so it's like, you know, why does this guy look different from this guy, right? Like what's going on there? Well, I'll show you. So like here. Okay, so yeah. So we have my background. I'm gonna make myself a little bit smaller. I think. Okay, here we go. And then what else? Test scene. Nope. I was gonna show you filters. So yeah, I have filters over here. I have chroma key, which takes away the green background. I have a glow shader, which kind of makes my face glow a little bit, makes my model glow a little bit. I have some color corrections. I could be neon if I want to. I can change colors a little bit. You know, I can do that a little bit. Let me just take that off. Ooh. That's to make me look a little, pop out a little bit more, you know, but yeah. Let's see, I have a little glitch shader, I also have a rainbow shader. So yeah, these are just different shaders that I use, you know, stuff like that. So yeah. All right, well, anyway, this is how I set up my model for streams. There's also a few other things that I do as well. Like I have a special script that I wrote myself that does alerts for like Discord and YouTube and whatnot. I have a script for that, and it sends it to like IRC, what is it? Not Blue Sky yet, but Twitter, and also or X as it's known, like, and yeah, Discord, Twitter, and IRC, just not Blue Sky yet. So yeah, so that's I have a script for that goes in my tools and my scene collection. So if I like, you know, there's like little things like that. There's a lot of little things to like streaming as a VTuber that I do with Inochi. You know, like Inochi 2D is fairly simple. You know, this is like the character creation and rigging is like the hardest part about VTubing if you're doing it by yourself, honestly. And like I guess I could show you what that looks like. What my rigging software. I literally just use Krita to like make the VTuber character, right? And I have to cut it out. I'm planning on releasing a how do you say? I'm planning on releasing a tutorial video on how to rig and create characters in Inochi 2D. One thing I'm trying to figure out though is how to do boob physics, so that's going to be interesting as well. And yeah, that's hopefully going to come out hopefully this month after taxes. I don't know, this week is going to be pretty busy for me. I have to figure out my tax situation. I have to find a job. It sucks, man. I just want to make videos and, you know, live, you know, very cheaply and not have to deal with bullshit like this. You know. So yeah, I'll say ja matane. Hopefully I will see you soon. And after this hiatus, hopefully within the next 2 weeks, I'm planning on April 20th is when I want to come back. Yeah. On 4:20, hopefully AM, you know, or we'll celebrate it. I'll probably stream earlier, like 2 hours earlier or something like that. I'll be very tired, but like whatever, you know. And we'll celebrate 420 together, you know. And we'll celebrate 420 together, and it'll be awesome. Okay, hope to see you there. Okay, ja matane, bye bye.